Hey, this is an episode of Candace Michelle Views where I give my opinion on what I am viewing on any mainstream media platform that you could think of. So today I just wanted to go over Dearra. She is a YouTuber, very popular YouTuber. Just to go over. Okay.
Right, I can do like this, but now I can ball my whole fist up and give a whole out with a fist boot and that home.
Okay, yeah. So she's like really popular. I believe they are a couple. Just to go over briefly. Just to go over briefly.
Like this is Now You Know. YouTubers may not seem like celebrities to most, but Dearra Taylor and Ken Walker are no doubt YouTube famous. So if you don't know who they are, they're a popular YouTube couple who have about 10 million followers combined on 2 channels and over 7 million followers on their combined Instagrams. Now, you already know when someone has some tea, social media is the first place to go to verify what's really going on. Not only on there, that's a slight grab and hold on to for a couple seconds and a couple seconds too long. Now, this is no boyfriend going behind his girlfriend's back.
Okay, so obviously as you can see, YouTubers are, well, at least these YouTubers, they're no different than celebrities. They are aware that it's a lot of people watching and being on the internet just as much as they are watching TV. So they do have the internet covered as well. So that's why I do cover some YouTubers and do disclose that they may be playing dual roles. As you can see, they said that they're very popular YouTubers. They're very lucrative in what their channels are making for them. So they are on a big platform as far as YouTubers go. And as they stated, they have 2 pages combined. So I believe that people do make more than 1 page for the lucrative field of it, like to make money. They have more than 1 page to be able to, have like 50,000 views in each video or things like whatever, or 100,000 or whatever amount for 2 different channels. That'll be 2 different checks. So that obviously this is like a hustle in somewhat way, and they are no different than anybody like a young Pharaoh and what he has going on in the YouTube streets. As far as with their drama, this couple is no different as far as this little scene right here where they had their little scandal, and then next thing you know, after that they got right back together and bought land in a house. So you could see that they got over, that these things is basically paid things that they are doing.
Type of situation, because Ken and Dearra are engaged and actually had a very public engagement that they posted on YouTube.
Very scripted.
But compared to Ken and Dearra video, all close to Ken, y'all know good and so happened to mess up. So Ken's twin brother Chris.
So I wanted y'all to make sure that y'all got, because like the girl that they were showing was, I guess, the girl that he was hugging up with, and then it turned into now Chris has a twin brother that was actually supposedly quote unquote in the video and not actually Ken, and this is probably why they ended up back together. Of course, that was the plot twist gotcha, where next thing you know, they're buying out land and things like that. You know how that scam goes. But I just wanted to also point out the twin thing. Like, just know that these are not like normal regular people. Everyone doesn't have a twin, but for some reason in this world, in this realm that they work in, which is the entertainment world, once you think that they're signing in, but they're actually just a part of it, period. I'm not sure exactly how they factor them out, but I am going to give out a video theory on how a lot of these children look just alike, and they can have children that look like, a little different from each other. It's always the same exact children that look, they keep repetitively having, and it's only these people always having those scenarios in their lives. So yeah, he has a twin brother, and it happened to be, this is the scenario they're giving of why they got back together, so it doesn't look so cheesy and scammy.
Also on Instagram Live, and Loki threw Ken under the bus while clarifying that it's not him in the video, but it's indeed Ken.
Say that me and Ken, we kind of are cool, but he got...
Now, I
So
mean,
now to say
come on.
he's
How can you say your twin brother is kind of cool with you? I mean, I don't get what be going on and the separation of the family, but as I stated, these people, sometimes you say, oh, they look just alike, and they be really just twins. They're really twins. Or they're really like, direct siblings, half, but whatever. Grandparent, great, related somehow, and I'm going to continue to show you how they're always related, and they're in the business
with their
from
whole relationship.
direct
Now,
contact
still
or
before Ken or Morgan even spoke out,
passed down by
Morgan's baby
family.
daddy and husband, ex-husband, whatever he is at this point, also took to Instagram.
Okay, so anyway, that's enough of them. I just wanted to point out some factors of that because I really don't know these YouTubers that well, but I'm pretty sure that you see where I'm getting to since I passed this picture already, that Dearra is playing a role. They did give her a better role than what she has. As I state, they keep them working. I believe that they could play multiple roles if they want to, and I believe that multiple people probably play the role. I believe Dearra plays one of the roles, and then I have another person that I'm not having in this video as of right now because it is going to be a part 2 to this, where I am going to give my opinion on also her partner of the City Girls, I believe Young Miami. So that's going to be part 2. And also who I also believe is helping play the role of JT. So as you know, as I stated, I believe that Dearra is the main role and this is the made up character. I believe that they always put them in big prosthetics. They're always going to be a thicker version, bigger face, bigger everything because they build the face up. They build the face up. So yeah, the same person, twins. We're gonna get into what I'm seeing. And the scandal with her, as we see
this is now
see with her
YouTubers
boyfriend.
may not seem like most, but Dearra Taylor and Ken Walker are.
I'm not sure about the boyfriend, but playing the same role, but it is a little similarity, but. Not really. I just think that they just grab roles and if they need to grab roles. And I'm not sure if Ken is playing Little Uzi, but I do believe that Dearra is playing the role of JT. JT was definitely they're definitely in the game and they're playing the role to a T. She was first, it seemed like she was the only one there for some reason, and she was right off out the gate. She was gone off of like some petty. I mean, it just didn't sound like it made any sense, and she was locked up for a while. They came home out of nowhere. The sentence didn't make sense. She didn't even do her full term. They just came home out of nowhere, I guess, because she started making money. They blew up, and I guess somehow, some way, they made her come home faster, which, like I stated, I believe they were trying to find her role, who was going to play her. And I believe they figured it out. They got some people to get in there. This is her without any makeup or stuff on, as they let you see it. And then, they do a lot here. This is the fake character. Okay? So I just wanted to show you some of their little dance moves. It seems like people are always in sync with their dance moves. So I did wanted to see if they had like any dances, and it does seem like they're kind of like in sync with some things. Definitely see, like, as you can see, this is JT and this is Dearra. And it just seems like she tries to hold back a little bit in this character. The fake character that's like A-list, on the platform of like singer, they always try to make them play the cool role, like more laid back. And she's YouTuber, high paced, Disney, like they want her to be more high, but it seems like they're still in sync, even with the little bit of the difference of the personality that they try to give them. Okay, so the voices.
7,000 followers on Instagram. I've never been like a social person like that. So now all these people.
So in the videos that when they tell their stories, they always give themselves away. She's like, oh, I was never social and I just had like 11,000 followers, and it just seems like she just like she said, it was just given to her. She was just thrown in there, and she never was even aspiring. Like these people who you would think they've been aspiring all their lives, and they've been grinding and they'll always act like they just came out of nowhere and they just fell in. Little baby, they'll be like, oh, Little Baby saying like that guy, Young Gunna, helped, like he taught him how to rap. He didn't even care, and the girlfriend was forcing him to. And then look at him, he's the biggest rap. Like, are y'all serious? It's people that have been doing this since they were in diapers, and then these people just have it full in their laps, and they're forced to do it. They always sound like they're being forced, and they hate being super rich, and it's like, you know why? Because all of it's fake. All of it's a false story. They're not really. All this costume is just costume, and money is not real. I mean, how real is money? If they put the money in, they could take the money out as fast as they put it in. But anyway, let's continue on.
Like 11,000 followers on Instagram. I've never been like a social person like that. So now all these people.
Right, I can do like this, but now I can buy my whole fist up and give a whole out with a fist boot and that home.
It's a lot, like they be tripping. Oh, well, you just be nice.
Right, I can do like this, but now I can buy my whole fist up.
If he like you, he gonna let you do it.
Whole out with
If he don't like you, he not gonna let you do it.
Like, I don't know if y'all can hear it, but the voices sound very similar.
I ain't gonna lie, like, I'm not gonna say that I don't act like.
So these are actors. These are actors. Okay, if you can really get a good look at her underboob, it seems like it's like all malfunctioning. Like, it's like, you know, I don't know if you can see. Like, it's like the boob is like literally sliding out. That's why they always, sometimes they have like knit slips and things like that, because it's like fake, it's not really like a part of their real body. So like this is like, if you really can't see it because I have it big, but it's like literally this part is just falling out, and this one is like all the way up, not showing at all. So this is like a little bit of a malfunction that they're not going to fix. They're just going to stay still and hope that nothing else falls and slips more than it is. But yeah, they don't, yeah, this is all scripted. These are actors. They have the same accent to me. They seem like they have the same kind of personality where they're like a little bit aggressive, playful, you know, the same little, personality traits that I feel like, you know.
1,000 followers on Instagram. I've never been like a social person like that. So now all these people.
Right, I can do like this, but now I can buy my whole fist up and give a whole out with a fist boot and that home.
Yeah, so I feel like this is a similar personality to me. Like, she'll knock the hoe out. I believe they say they will knock the hoe
I can
out.
do like this, but now I can buy my whole fist up
If he
and
like
give
you, he gonna let you do it.
a whole out with a
If he don't like
fist boot
So
and
yeah,
that home.
I see it. I don't know about you guys, but this is, you know, I'm gonna wrap it up now. This is Dearra to the left, and this is JT to the right. I just feel like everything is there with them. I just think that they just like, and let's be honest, I don't think this is born a F, you know. I believe this is definitely born a M. And I am going to have another history video probably next week, giving my theories on a lot of things that has everything to do with the Transformers. I have like a big thing that I'm going to try to present or, you know, explain as far as the Transformers and their agenda and their movement and everything that they have going on. Is definitely a Transformer situation. It's not really a gay, a lesbian, or a bisexual. It's more of a transgender agenda. And this is definitely, all of them are definitely a part of it. And I'll explain that in the history video that I will be doing. So yeah, definitely born probably an M, and then they put on fake things. They love to do this. You saw when Billie English has done this, or one of the guys, I don't know who did this, and they had on the fake, it was jiggly, you know. So this is what they do with them. Dream Doll, all of them do this. When they play in secondary fake made up character roles. In my opinion, allegedly, this is what I believe is going on, and they're most likely the same person. And if not twins, same like as her boyfriend has a twin out of nowhere that he doesn't even talk to. yeah, whatever the case is with these people and how they are from the same country or from the same, like maybe they're from Mayat like young Pharaoh, or maybe from East India like young Pharaoh's girlfriend, baby mother, wife, whatever, and they're just putting on a big show to continue to get these 2 checks, these 2 channels, and these 2 views. But maybe that's just my opinion. They're not in real relationships. They are arranged marriage type people. They only date each other. They've been doing this for a long time. They're not fooling anybody. Maybe you guys, but if you take all this costume stuff off, they're just the same people that's always been doing what they've always been doing. This is how they survive, and also how they continue to be able to have the assets that they do. They play the game that needs to be played. As you can see, this is Dearra, this is JT. I don't know if you guys see it, but it just seems like just things are added on here. That's it. Everything else is just right on track. I believe they have the same shape. Yeah, I mean, other than that, they have the same features. Everything seems like it's there. Same voice, same behavior. Yeah, they gave her an upgrade. She went through her ritual. I didn't know who she was until the boyfriend, and the stunt that they pulled. The stunt that they pulled. So yeah, so I don't know much about her until that incident happened with her, the butt grabbing of the girl that no one even knows of. It was all made up. This is all staged. Of course, somebody was taping at the perfect angle to catch that moment. These things are scripted and made up in gated communities. They are the gatekeepers of the gates to hell. In my opinion, allegedly, in my opinion, this is what I believe their jobs are. And they're definitely related to, or, have deals, or, because as they say, is better than being where they were, possibly. So yeah, the Dearra girl, she's from Memphis, Tennessee, and Ken is from Chicago, which everyone knows Chicago obviously is super corrupt at this point. We should know exactly how they were taken over by the North Frenchmen and all this history information that I gave about Chicago. And of course they reside in Atlanta, just like JT. They're, so everyone is obviously in Atlanta right now. They have their gated community and CNN, and, they have everyone, their watchers and handlers. Everyone is in there. So yeah, it seems like they're around the same age. JT's a little older, but yeah, same age, in their 20s. I really don't have much to compare to them much, besides that I believe that they're just the same people. Here's Dearra with Tahari, and I just don't know what the connection is. As I stated, I think they're all Transformers. So this is probably like the uncle handler of them, because for some reason she's just hanging out with the like girl, and it just seems like this is like a connection to like the city girls, because she's like the rappers, and she hangs out the city girls, and I just feel like it was like a little connection. And also with my history video, I am going to go over how these celebrities, they swear that they start off with these humble beginnings of them like homeless in a car, driving out of nowhere with their child and not having nothing, and eating french fries in a car for years, and then boom, they made millions or whatever their first blah 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 blah. But then they'll have descendants, in history, saying that, her great grandfather. And it's like, why are they having these kind of conversations now? When we're starting to bring up great something. And then they're saying he's an explorer. So it's common sense. If it wasn't in black and white, he'll be like a dark-skinned Eskimo type Asiatic black man. So we're not in the wrong tracks of who we're watching. We're watching the descendants of these people that came over. So, and now that'll be in the history video. I'm not going to go over all that. Okay, I'm not going to go over that right now. Okay. I don't know what just happened, but this thing always falls, especially when I'm talking about these people. Okay, I think I'm back, right? All right, good. let me try to speed it up then. That probably means hurry up. Yeah, so that's all I really have anyway. I just wanted to briefly go over a couple things with the Transformer is going to be a part of the history.
The media icon, then tap on my show, Cardi Tries. See? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
So, if you didn't catch this, it's just very uncomfortable to watch
Alright
this.
guys, you can watch my show, Cardi Tries, while on video chat with your friends on Instagram. Here's how
Look
you
at
do
this.
it, okay?
Look.
Call your BFF.
Look at the
then
shoulders.
tap on the media icon.
Look at the neck. Look at this. Look at the stop. Look at the pause. Now I want y'all to get a better close up of this pause. I caught. If you look in the camera, look at her
Call
camera.
your BFF, then tap on the media icon.
Look at the camera.
Then tap on
Look at that
my
camera phone.
show, Cardi Tries.
You're gonna see the same shoulder bulge. Okay, look at the neck. Okay, and this is not something a born F could do. This is not something a born F. She already admits she does not do any workouts. What is this? How is this possible? She has look like she has a very strong back. Okay, push-ups like strong man, or I don't know. And it seems like they're doing like some type of photoshopping in the video, because if you look at her in the camera, you can see these bulges in the camera when she's.
Call your BFF.
So just pay attention.
Then tap on the media icon.
Look how it bulges out.
Then tap on my show, Cardi Tries. See? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Do you not see this though? I mean, come on. I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't know what to tell you. It's not born an F. And I'm going to explain that in my history video on the Transformer agenda. It's a Transformer agenda. And I'm going to go over Kanye West in my history video because it's all connected to history. So his mother, the concert of Donda, her name is kind of connected to like them trying to find Atlantis. And I'm going to go over like some video and some information about that when they're trying to find Atlantis that, you know, is supposed to have sunk in. And, you know, so they have like a ranch or something that's called Donda, like, and it's spelled just like Donda, but it has like an A-N instead of a D. But if you think of A-N, it means like and kind of has like it's only missing the D. So this is the game that they play. And the mother name obviously must be something very important if Donda and Donda is the same connect of trying to find Atlantis. And I'm going to go over that in the history, but you can see why he's probably chosen to play the role that he's playing of Jesus. And I'm going to go over Jesus as well in my history. So you will get there. I just wanted to preview it, and I just wanted to show you guys why they do these things. Because as I told you, I didn't want you guys thinking that I say things. Did you see that? I don't want you guys thinking I just say things, like, because it's not nice to say anything. I'm saying things because it actually happens. Like, look at this, these cars falling into the ground. Look at the tree falling into the ground. So you see what I'm saying about when it's like, oh, well, they do it over here. Because if they do it over here, it could last for a while, but eventually this could happen to all their luxury. Okay? The luxury is more attainable and sustainable on inlander instead of outlander land. Okay? Or whatever. Marsh, because it becomes marsh, it becomes a lot of things. And they withstand this kind of lifestyle because they live under sea level. So they know how to maneuver this kind of lifestyle, but they prefer land. So, and I'll go over that in my history as well, and explain kind of like the black box and Saturn and them walking around it, the symbolic of that in my theory, my ideologies, my opinion. That's why they live under the water law, because they are living under sea level, and I'll explain that as well as far as the caves and under the sea level of how they live, and that they don't have to really follow the land laws because they're not considered living on land. They live in a different world, sea world. and we could get to that one day, but this is how they are. This is how they live. And it starts in South America, and it continues on all the way to the top, up to Russia, China, towards the North Pole. And we'll talk about both halves of the worlds, going from the top of the North Pole to the South Pole, for both sides of the world. Yeah, so that's all I really have for you guys today. I just wanted to show you this also, because this is the character. This is what they do. This is the people. This is how they live, where I just showed you. And this is the behavior that they have. These are the ones that's making your perverted cartoons. These are the ones that are making these are, look at this. Like, look, this is the games that they play. Look at the monkey face. Like, you know, Planet of the Apes over here. And this is like China. So yeah, look at them. They like to be little monkeys. This is what they do, and I'll explain them a little bit more as well. But you know, they're definitely mass characters, very extra theatrical, very like imaginary, artistic people. I'll have to go into this during the history if you're interested. Yeah, so that's all I had on JT. And Dearra, the YouTuber, you know, stay safe in these streets, because, you know, you don't know what's out here. And they're definitely all connected. They're definitely all connected. All of them are connected, okay? Cousins, see cousins. Yeah, and I do have a video on Young Miami, but it may have to be next week because I was just a little busy. So I couldn't really get everything that I needed. And I do believe that someone else also helps play the role of JT, and she's also a rapper. So that'll be next week most likely. And if you guys can just share, that's the most important thing, to get the message out that they are frauds. This is all scams. They are all actors. I think everyone is starting to see it now, because they're starting to tell a lot of things, like Cuomo, and like, it's a lot of things coming out, but they're really dragging it. They're not giving real details. They're just getting them in trouble for minor details. They're not giving the, like, I mean, look at Cuomo when he came out with that nipple ring, when he knew everyone was going to be home watching TV to see what was going on, and he stepped out in that nipple ring. I knew something was not right after that. It was like a week or two in, when we first were like locked in, and he came out with that nipple ring with the t-shirt. It was like he knew that nipple ring was showing. So, and everyone knew, I mean, someone had to tell him, hey, you're going out there, you got the nipple ring showing. So this was strategic. I knew he was going to come, like, they played him king, and then next year he's, even Don Lemon is like dogging him out on CNN, and this is supposed to be Cuomo's co-worker, brother, you know. So look how scammy and actory this is. Now Don Lemon is like, yeah, he's disgusting, and he's touching, like, what? Because he's found guilty now. So look, anyway, like, share, and subscribe. Try to cancel them. Canceling them means you cannot watch their shows. You cannot watch if you support any kind, if you're watching Kwame and them, and I mean, he's going to be in my history channel too. He stole some more stuff. Like, I'll get into him. I'm going to talk about him just because he stole more. I'm going to say some things about his name. Well, not his name, but the connection to the Gishi or whatever. Anyway, we'll get to that. So, yeah, canceling them means not watching them, not viewing them. Especially, I hope you're not watching none of these shows that where they're promoting the fighting, like the VH1 shows or the Bravos. Like, please, Bravo, or leave them alone. Try to stop giving them your attention, your views, because the money is not really being given. It's really the attention and views that gets them the fuel to get them to make up the money. So once the attention and the views go away, they can't make up the money, and they have to go away. So that's the plan. That's what hopefully people are starting to go towards. That's all I try to help people go towards, is releasing from the devices and the programmings, because, you know, sometimes you believe that you're having your own insights and your own words and your own this, and you're really being influenced by a lot of what they push right out to you. So anyway, like, share, subscribe, and cancel, ignore, block, no fun. Don't give them any of your funds. Try to just buy what you need, nothing extra, because it just feeds. And enjoy the rest of you guys' night.